Stuck on a problem that you can't seem to figure out while working on your React Native app? In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the best places you can go to for help with React Native. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, this is Adrian from Upstack Studio. Oftentimes, we will feel these moments where you just can't seem to figure out why the feature that you're trying to build is just not working, even though you're pretty damn sure that your configuration and your code is correct. Trust me, we feel you. That's why today, I'll be sharing with you 3 ways you can get help with these frustrating moments. Let's dive right in. The first thing that comes to mind is of course the good old Stack Overflow. If you're a developer, I'm sure you use it very often. For React Native specific issues, you can first look at any questions tagged with React Native. If you find any similar issues, make sure to try the solutions suggested by other community members first before you move on to the next one. If you can't find any, you can of course create your own question, but do note that you might not get instant response on Stack Overflow. Heck, you might not even get an answer if your question gets buried in a huge list of questions on Stack Overflow. But still, it's a good thing to try. And I'm sure 80 to 90% of the time, there is someone out there that already has a solution to the issue that you are facing, unless it is something that is related to the latest version of React Native. The next best place to go to is of course the GitHub repository of either React Native or any other packages that you are using for React Native. If the issue you are facing is code related, you should consider checking the open issues in the repository. If you cannot find an existing issue, you can always create an issue with a minimal example for easier troubleshooting. Facebook's React Native team is working on the core of React Native with the help of the community, while the other packages you are using might be maintained only by the members of the open source community. Last but not least, the communities. Now, you might be looking for a quicker answer to your questions, and the options that I've mentioned previously might not get you that. It might take some time for you to get a reply on the issues that you've created on the repository, or maybe your Stack Overflow question. So, if you need an answer right away, or maybe not right away but quicker, check this out. First of all, we have the Reactiflux Discord community. There are usually a number of React Native experts there who can help out or point you to the right direction where you might want to look at. All you need to do is to find this URL in the description below and accept the invitation to join the channel. Sign up for an account if you don't have one. Once you're in, you should see the Help React Native channel. Click on that and you can now drop a message in the channel with your issue or problem you're facing. On the right, you should be able to see who's online currently and who might be available to help you out with your question. As always, while you're in there, be helpful to the other community members. If you see any questions that you are able to help with, feel free to help out. If you're keeping yourself up to date with the industry, then you'll probably have heard of some of the core contributors. Companies like CallStack and Infinite Rate. These companies have their own Discord server or Slack group as well if you need help. Some are more focused on the projects that maintain. So feel free to check them out and reach out for help there if you need. Once again, I'll leave the links in the description below so that you can easily access them. Same drill, get yourself invited into those channels and you'll be able to post your questions there. Now, back to you. Have you used any of these channels to get help for your React Native development? Let us know in the comments below. And if you used any other channels that we didn't mention here, feel free to share with us your favorite. If you've gotten some values out of this video and would like to learn more about all things React Native and mobile app development, feel free to subscribe to our channel as we will be posting more videos in the future on these topics. Make sure to give this a thumbs up too while you're there so that more people can see this content. That's all for now, and once again, I'll see you in the next video.